Tanks, armored vehicles, and thousands of soldiers marched through the streets of Washington on Saturday as part of President Donald Trump's controversial military parade. Ella Anderson has more on the divided reaction to this bold display of military power.
Some 6,000 soldiers marched past the White House with over 100 tanks rolling along Constitution Avenue to mark the Army's 250th anniversary. The festivities also fell on President Donald Trump's 79th birthday. The crowd at the National Mall loved the celebration as a show of patriotism and national pride. Others saw it as a worrying further politicization of the military by Trump.
I'm here for, of course, the military, to support our Army, support our president. Today's his birthday. Happy birthday, President Trump.
I'm over here in 32 years because I'm Hungarian, and this day is the most important for me, you know.
But just a few blocks away on the other side of the White House and in cities across America are protests calling this a gross display of fascism.
In thousands of communities across the country, protest marches took place, drawing in millions of people to the No Kings movement, who see the fanfare as something out of a dictatorship. Up to 1,000 protesters marched on the White House under the Refuse Fascism banner.
They're going to be driving tanks through Constitutional Avenue while he's tearing up the Constitution. I thought it was...
But you know what today really is? It's the King's birthday. He's hiding the fact that this is for him.
The parade crowd fell far short of the 200,000 people expected. Veterans and Trump supporters lined the streets to see some of the most iconic war machinery in history, from massive 1980s BFVs to HIMARS that are being used today in the war in Ukraine. Though a handful of protesters did clash with Trump supporters.
Have you experienced much violence here while you've been here at that time?
Not since I came down here. I've had way more people telling me, oh yeah, and a 34 convicted felon, high-fiving me, saying, yes, we're with you.
On a day marked by pride, protest and passion, the crowds on opposite sides of the White House told a story louder than the parade itself, of a country still marching to find common ground. In Washington, D.C., Ella Anderson, Cronkite News.